egging it on. You don't want to keep going. I said okay, or I said cool to stop the argument, but you want to keep going, and I'm the one that's egging it on. You egging your damn self on. Welcome the fluff back, y'all. Y'all know I'm trying not to cuss and stuff, so I'm trying to say fluff right now, but I'm trying to get monetized and all that, get more subscribers. So yeah, I'm trying to be cute and keep it cute, but I ain't changing on my intro. I'm gonna start back soon. I'm probably just gonna keep bleeping it out. But anyways, I know I promised y'all 3 videos last week. I said I'm gonna do, I think I told y'all that, I don't know. I'm gonna start doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday maybe, but I'm gonna try to post at least 3 times a week. I do have videos, but I do, you know, need to edit. Anyways, I'm going to do you'll probably get this hair video on Sunday. I was supposed to record the install and everything, but I was rushing that day, so I kind of installed it a little raggedy. So if it's looking raggedy, don't do too much, okay? Thank you. Anyways, let me stop rambling and get into the video. You know, based on the title, you already seen what it's about. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell everybody to do the same. Mama, daddy, brother, sister, other brother, cousin, stepsister, stepbrother, you know, auntie, baby daddy, Keisha, Raquita, twice removed, you know. Let all them know to like, comment, subscribe, and to follow me on Instagram at I'm so Daisy _, which is right here on the screen. Yeah, so let's get into the video. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna take it back to the beginning. Oh, disclaimer, I know y'all see the glare in my glasses. It's okay. I like the glasses on. Maybe I'll turn to the side. I don't know. I like the glasses. Maybe I'll take them off. Or should I take them off? I turned the light down so the like glare is not as crazy, but I like the glasses. Okay, well, when y'all see this video, y'all can let me know in the comments, like, if the glasses irritated y'all or not. But yeah, just keep watching. Anyway, so we're gonna take this back to the beginning of our marriage when I was in tech school, like right after I graduated basic training, you know, go to tech school to learn your job. We're gonna take it back to there. So, and before we got married. All right, so the reason we decided on getting married was because I had convinced him to go to the military. At first, he was like, no, I tried it years before, couldn't score high enough on the ASVAB, so no, I'm not going. So then he wants to be a firefighter. So I have a friend, he's a retired Navy that skated Cascade. You know, he told me about, yeah, like once you're in the Navy or you'll be, you know, certified. Well, you'll be automatically, like when you get out or something, or it was something along the lines of he'll automatically be a firefighter or something like that, or he can get into a job. It was something like that. So I convinced him to go to the military, but my recruiter was like, it's easier if you both go Air Force, considering that I'll be the first one in, and it'll be easier for us to get stationed together, which was the whole reason we got married in the first place, so we can stay together. Okay? And I say that because, like, well, eventually, once I do later videos, you'll understand why I said that and why we got married and why it defeated the purpose in the end. But he was, so he was like, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna, you know, study and I'm gonna go. So he'll be studying. I was already enlisted, but I was waiting for my ship date, which is the basic training. So he was, you know, studying and whatnot. I was helping him study and all that. And once I left, I don't know if I want to say that part yet. Okay, so he has a child now. So we'll talk about that in a whole nother video from like when I first met him and all this hoopla. But he had a child and, wait, what was I? Okay, so the recruiter, you know, convinced us to both do Air Force so we'll be able to be stationed together, you know. And if there are people in other branches, like if it was Air Force, Army, Navy, like couples, then you can get stationed together, but there's a good chance that that person's job do not have openings at the next person's base, so y'all can get separated. So it was just easier if both of us could do Air Force And it's not always guaranteed when you're both Air Force as well. But considering I knew a job they was gonna give him, I'm not even gonna get into that. But I already knew a job they was gonna give him. But yeah, so that's why we ended up getting married. So right before we got married, July 5th, I'm gonna give y'all a story time about the day before we got married, because I shouldn't have married him, but you know, I'll talk about that and why I did it anyway. We decided, you know, to get married, got married, you know, things were going good. We got to, he dropped me off at, well, I took my stuff back to my mom, and he kept two things of mine. So he kept my SpongeBob pillow, and I actually recently bought a new one. And I'll do a whole nother story time about that too. But I had a SpongeBob pillow, and he kept this, I think, this green Victoria's Secret dog I used to always have in my car window. If I have a video or something, I'll post a video of like the little green dog. But it's like, you know, they used to give the free dogs and little toys out. Well, not toy, but little plush animals. So he kept those two things, and I think a blanket of mine or something. I don't know. Because I was like, at first when he was trying to keep the SpongeBob, I'm like, no. Or I think a unicorn too. I'm like, no, please just give it to my mom. He was like, no, I want something of yours, you know, because you're going to be gone. And, you know, I want to keep something of yours until we, you know, can reunite. So I was just like, all right, whatever. Because I just did not want him to keep it. I don't know why at the time, but I should have stuck to my damn guns. But yeah, I just did not want him to keep it. I wanted my mom to take it. But he insisted on keeping it so he could have something of mine. So I'm like, okay, you know, we'll be back together soon. We, what things start going downhill for the marriage, not the relationship, because, you know, when I talk about the relationship, you're gonna be like, why was y'all even married? Don't act, no. But this is when things start going downhill for the marriage. So once he decided he was gonna get in, I let him know, like, my process. They check your credit. If you have anything in collections, you have to pay that off before you can enlist, because your credit has to be good to join the military. So he had this phone bill. It was a Sprint phone bill with him and his cousin, his female cousin. They were on the line together, but she stopped paying her portion or something, or I don't know if she stopped paying her portion or she got a new phone or a new plan and just completely stopped paying her part. So he ended up being left with the bill because it was in his name. The bill was like $800 something, and I knew he didn't have the money, because I'm gonna talk about later on. Like, I know I keep saying that, but it's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna eventually talk about, but just not in this video. He was working 2 jobs at one point. Then he was working 1 job. Then he was working no jobs. Yeah. So, like I said, a whole nother video for another day. But I think he was working at this time, I'm not sure, but he had moved back to his hometown to go stay with his grandmother, because according to him, anyway, yeah. But he eventually moved back to Florida. So, you know, when I was in tech school, we couldn't take our phones to class, and there's no phones in the schoolhouse unless, you know, you're permanent party. Like, tech school, you're not considered permanent party until you graduate, and then that's when you're actually a part of the Air Force for real. But we couldn't take our phones to the schoolhouse, you know. So when I would wake up in the morning, I was in Texas, he was in his hometown, so it was a time difference. When I would get up in the morning, he would have already texted me good morning or something, or I would text him good morning, and then, you know, after I get ready, I head out, go to class, and, you know, cool. So this one day in particular, I had applied for this credit card. Y'all got like 10 damn credit cards, but, you know, it's okay, because I don't be using them like that. Or I don't use all of them. I try to, like, do stuff here and there, but, you know, I ain't getting them up. It's okay. I got this credit card, and I forgot what my limit was, but it was a good limit. Maybe, like, well, it was good for at the time. I think it was, like $2,500 maybe, or something like that. I don't know. It may have been higher than that. I don't remember. Maybe 5,000. Who knows? I don't know. I don't even remember what card it was on. But he had, I had, got the credit card, and I was excited to tell my mom. I was like, yeah, they gave me this limit, blah, blah, blah. And I was telling her, I was like, I think I'm going to pay Diego's, that Sprint bill that he has, because, and I explained to her about the Sprint bill, blah, 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 because she knew, I explained to her also about how the military works. If you don't, well, if you have anything in collections, which that was in collections or on its way to collections, I think it may have been in collections. And I wanted him to have that done before he go to the recruiter for them to run his credit. Because once they run your credit and they see that, now they're going to put it in the system and say, oh, he had, something in collections and blah, blah, blah. You have to do this statement and all that. Because I had to do it for a dental bill or something that I did not know I had. It was like a dental or medical I didn't know I had. But I had to pay it, and I paid it. So, I talked to my mom about it before I, said something to him, because I wanted to see what she thought about it, and see if she thought it was a good idea for me to do. And surprisingly, she was like, yeah, you should do it. I think there's something you should do that would be really nice of you to do. So I was like, okay. So let me get to my receipts now. So, this was in October. This was actually 10 days after my dad passed, and I had just got back to the base. So when I went home, I'll eventually release that video because I do have it recorded, but I may re-record it. I don't know, because I was like looking a mess and crying. But it was 10 days after my dad passed, and I think 4 days after my dad's funeral. So I had just came back to the base, and I was on, we do this thing called details. And when you're not in classes, we do this thing called details, which is you have to clean or go do something. You just cannot sit in your room just like free time. No, it's not how that works. So the week I came back, I'm not gonna lie, I did not go do details or anything, because my dad just passed. I didn't care about anything. It's just like, if I get in trouble, they come find me. Oh well, I'll just let them know while I'm not in my room. I mean, while I'm hiding out in my room. Like by the fourth, I think by this day is when I actually got caught. But I didn't get in trouble. I explained to them, I just had a drug test. So, I don't know why, but let me see. The time is, because I don't know, I guess the time adjusted for here instead of where it is, because on this phone, because it's not the correct times that's on here. But I texted him in the morning before I left and went out. I don't remember what I was doing, because I ended up leaving out to go do something, because I wasn't around my phone. But it was hours later from what I'm looking at. So I don't know if I was in class. I just started class again. I don't know. We're going to figure this out though. So I texted him before I went to class. I said, so I've decided what your Christmas gift, birthday, and probably even Valentine's Day gift is going to be, LOL. And I said all that because that's $800 something. Yeah, I'm putting it on a credit card, but I have to pay that credit card to, pay that off. And it's not even my bill, So he said, what? And then he was like, better not be no draws. And I said, LOL, boy, shut up. I want to pay the Sprint bill. So I think this is actually, I don't know why it's spaced out like this. I don't know. I don't remember, what I was doing during the day, but I know I didn't see the messages right away. So I said, I said, LOL, boy, shut up. I'm going to pay the Sprint bill. He put the straight face emoji, like with the line for the eyes and the mouth. It's just like, he said, that's not a gift, ... It's my responsibility. You ungrateful bitch. Yeah, it's your responsibility, but you don't have the money to pay for it. You can't even go to the military because they're going to run your credit and you're not going to be able to go right away. So I was being nice and said, I'll fucking pay for it. And then, let me see how far apart. So these messages is like an hour apart from when he said, that's not a gift, it's my responsibility. And then an hour later, he texted me again because I didn't see the message yet. He texted me again saying, you know what? I greatly appreciate that. Not used to people helping me. So, if you do, thanks, ... he loves to try to throw that little excuse around that he's not used to people doing things for him, so he reacts in like rude ways or say like ungrateful shit. And it's like, the thing is, I've done a lot for him. I don't care what he tried to say, like where the stuff from your apartment came from. And no, I'm not the type that'll throw stuff back in your face, but I'm gonna talk about that in another video, or I'm gonna bring it up again. But he would say stuff like, oh, I don't like letting people do stuff for me because they always throw it back in my face. And then when we would get into it, he'll be like, that's why I don't like letting people do stuff for me, because you always bring it back up. No. I'm not the type that'll be like, oh, I did this for you, I did that for you. But he would say stuff like, he'll be like, oh, you never did nothing for me. So I didn't do this, I didn't do that. That's the only time I bring back up, because you're trying to play in my face, act like I ain't did shit. Don't do that. Because when you do that, yeah, I'm going to mention the stuff I've done, but I'm not going to ever just go around like, hey, can you do this for me? I did this for you, so you should do this. No, I don't do that. So it's just like, of course I'm going to mention it when you're trying to play in my face, act like I don't do shit. Like, what? Anyway, this was like 2 hours after he sent that. So 3 hours after he sent the first message, the ungrateful ass message. And then I said, ... you're ungrateful. And I said, how is it not a gift if I'm paying something with my money that does not have nothing to do with me? I can save my money. And I put the emoji, because I can. And he said, didn't I just say never mind? Question mark, question mark. And no, I'm not. I just don't let people do for me, then brag about it, ... You just want to use that excuse to try to make it seem like, oh, people do this and they bring it. No. You'll be using people or letting people do stuff for you, and you don't, when you're supposed to pay them back or something, you don't, and then they mention it to you, then you're mad. No. So then he said, after that, he was like, I know I'm in a fucked up situation. I don't like people helping me then bragging about what they did for me. That's not bragging about what they did for you. You be trying to play. He does this to multiple people, I'm pretty sure, but he try to play people and try to play on their top, talking about, oh, you don't do nothing, you never did nothing for me, so why would I do, like, he do shit like that. And then when they be like, oh, so I ain't let you stay at my house for free, I ain't buy you that food, I don't be doing shit for you, I ain't help you get gas for your car. He'll, like, when people say shit like that, he's like, oh, now you're throwing it back in my face. No, stop trying to play on people's top, you know. So I said, not once have I bragged about anything. You are ungrateful for what you said. You could have said it differently. You rarely even say thank you when folks do stuff for you or something for you. No, you cannot take that back. You can pay it yourself. I was doing it to help you speed up the progress. One less thing to worry about, but I'm good. And I was saying this one less thing for him to have to worry about along when it comes to, you know, getting his life on track. But I'm good because you're being ungrateful. And it was something I was about to mention that I said. Oh, and I said you rarely even say thank you, because he doesn't. He's one of those people that also doesn't like to ask people for stuff. He'll hint at stuff, and because he wants you to be like, oh, I can do this. So later on, he'll be like, I didn't ask you for that, because he's done that before. He's like, I didn't ask you. You hint at it, and it's like kind of awkward for you to be like, But eventually, like, I'll just be like, well, if he ain't asking, I'm not, you know, helping out, so, or doing nothing. And he did not, like, say thank you when I would do stuff, or, like, if he needed some money, I would send him something, you know, or, you know, anything. He didn't say thank you or anything. Like, sometimes he'll be like, thanks, or something like that, but most of the time he did not even say thank you. And I noted that a lot, because it irritated me. And he said, if it's that easy for you to say, I'll help, oh, never mind, then you weren't going to do it anyway. I text back, you know what, then he put the part, you know what, I greatly appreciate that, not used to people helping me, so if you do, thanks, ... And you still carried on. I don't need your fucking help if you're gonna waste my, he said your instead of your, that'd be tripping y'all dumbasses up. But he said, I don't need your fucking help if you're gonna waste my time with your stupid fucking attitude. I said never mind, I would appreciate it, but fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Do y'all see? Do y'all see? You cussing me out because you're being ungrateful. That was so rude. When he said that actually really hurt my feelings. When he said it and I read the message, it wasn't so much of me like being mad. My feelings were hurt because I was so happy to do that for him. And I'm just like, yes, we're gonna, get our process together. And my mom, was approved of that too. And I was just excited to do that for him. It was just something that I felt good about. I'm like, yes, we're getting our life together. Because I'm like, I wasn't tripping about the money, because I'm like, you know, when we are able to be together in wherever we're going to be stationed at, which ended up being Italy, you know, we're going to do things for each other. So, I mean, that cancels out. It's nothing like I'm looking for a payback or anything, which was also a thing. I wasn't looking for you to pay me back. And then you got the nerve to be cussing at me, calling my attitude stupid and my stupid fucking attitude, because you're being rude. You're being ungrateful. But now I'm just this bitch ass bitch, you know? So I said, cool. That's all I said was cool. He said, fuck you, ... I said, K. And then he gonna send a emoji like this. And so I didn't reply after that, because I'm not finna go back and forth. Like, I'm the type of person, I don't like, I'll go back and forth sometime for a little bit, but not too long. Not too long. Because it's just like, what's the point? And then he texted again talking about, all we do is argue and I'm tired of this shit. It would be better if there was more love than negative shit, but it seems we can never be on the same page. If this shit don't turn around, I'm leaving, because I want to keep arguing all the time with my wife like we brother and sister. Shit aggravating. You be ready to argue all the time. Maybe I'm tripping. Am I tripping? Can y'all let me know if I'm the one that's tripping? Like, please let me know if I'm the one that's tripping. So let me debunk this little message. He said, all we do is argue and I'm tired. It would be better if there was more love than negative shit. Was I the one that just brought negative shit? I thought I brought some love, you know, by helping out. And I didn't look at it as me helping somebody out. That was my husband. So it was just like, okay, that's a big amount. But, you know, we trying to get our shit together. We both trying to get our shit together. So it's just like, you know, I'm going to do it. You know, not a big deal. But you had to be ungrateful talking about some, with the straight face emoji and the dots and shit. Talking about, that's not a gift. That's my responsibility. All right, then, bitch. Let it not be a gift then, you know? So, you brought the negativity. Yeah, not me. Then he said, we can never be on the same page. If this shit don't turn around, I'm leaving, because I'm not, well, I guess he meant to say, I'm not going to keep arguing all the time with my wife like we brother and sister. Shit aggravating. You started the argument, bitch. Because, I just told him, you know, that was being ungrateful, but I can save my money. And then you start using profound language with me, talking about, because I mentioned, like, I never bragged about anything. And then you gonna come using profound language at me, talking about, what he said, let me see. He said, not gonna waste my time with your stupid fucking attitude. Babe, you started that. Fucking, ooh. And he said, you know, shit aggravating. You be ready to argue all the time. No, I don't. I just don't like being disrespected, or you trying to play in my face. I don't like that shit, because I did a lot. I was willing to do a lot for him too, because like, to get us to where we need to be in life, to, you know, make progress and be great. You know, I was with all that shit because that was my husband. I knew what I was taking on. So it's just like, yeah. I said, you always starting shit. I don't care. Leave me the fuck alone, because you always starting to leave. You're not my boyfriend anymore. You're not my boyfriend. So it's just like, you don't get to just claim like, oh, I'm single, because he would try that shit. I think I told y'all one of the videos, don't remember which video or if it even came out yet, but he one time put single in his bio. We were married, bitch, stop. And I have, you know, proof of that. Please. So I said, you're fucking disgusting. Play victim by your damn self, because I don't have time for it. Always playing victim, and your family will say the same thing. Your child's mother would say the same thing, I'm pretty sure. So, and I said, I'm tired of being treated like I'm doing something wrong. Every day you start some type of drama, your insecurities and, wait, I think I was saying, you're insecure. I think that's what I was trying to say. I don't know. You're insecure, and your insecurities. Wait, fuck that. It was something like you're insecure. I don't know. And his insecurities, because he was at the point where he was starting to accuse me of things. Like in tech school, you know, you can't text and walk, like if you're going somewhere, because they don't play that. And he didn't understand why. So he would accuse me, oh, you about to go be with some dudes or some shit like that. Like, Okay. So I said every day, I said I don't appreciate being dragged. Oh, I said you're insecure and I don't appreciate being dragged into it. And I said, I am not your scapegoat. I'm not going to be treated as such neither. You are so ungrateful that it's disgusting. I've done so much for you out of the kindness of my heart and as a wife that gives a fuck. And I very rarely ever even get a thank you. I'm spending money on you that I barely have and don't even complain, even though my pockets are taking hits because I always send money when you ask. I'm tired of this shit. I wanted you to have one less thing to worry about. Although I wanted to have you to have one less thing to worry about, although it was not my responsibility, but I was doing it to help speed up this military process. Didn't expect it back, which I did not. I didn't expect the money back because I'm like, this is my husband. You know, once we get to where we need to go, he making his money, we good. I knew he would like spend it on me, so I did not. And I said, I'm tired of being. Oh shit. I said, I'm tired of being broke because of other people. I didn't mind helping, but now I do. I see how you take it. The helpful me is done. You don't care how you hurt my feelings by saying that shit. I don't care that you're mad. If you were in my shoes, you would be hurt too. You always find some lame excuse to justify the trifling shit that you do or say. You're a grown ass man now. Teach yourself, grow yourself. The excuses are done with. Do better. Because, like I said, I wasn't necessarily mad when I saw the message. My feelings were more so hurt. Like, I think I was on the verge of tears because I was just like, why the fuck would he? I did not expect that response at all. So I'm just like, why the fuck would he respond like that? And then turn around and be like, I guess he realized he was wrong for saying that. And then that's when you're like, oh, I appreciate it, blah, blah, blah. And by that point, you already sent that message. And unsending messages wasn't a thing then. Because I feel like if it was, he would have unsent that message, which would have been a smart thing to do. But because it wasn't a thing at the time, it was just like, oh, now she's going to see the message. And you're going to try to clean it up. And I'm not going for it. Even though I still eventually paid it. Guilt tripping. He would guilt trip me and I would fall into it. Now you can't do that shit. Fuck that. Okay. So he said, I don't want to put up with a child that blocks me. You want to stop talking to me, block me permanently. You won't ever have to argue or hear from me again. Just told your dumb ass, I guess he was saying. I just told your dumb ass, never mind. I would appreciate it. Babe, you couldn't even pass the ASVAB to get in. That's why you end up going to the Army. Please play with somebody the fuck else. Dumb. Please be for real. I'm the one that was in college. I graduated high school. You went to Job Corps. No offense to nobody that went to Job Corps, but please. He said, just told your dumb ass, never mind. I would appreciate it. Just always negative when it comes to me. Literally did counseling for nothing, which we did premarital counseling for a little while, and then we did individual counseling, which he need to keep going to. I mean, we all knew, but yeah. And he said, back on your childish asshole shit. Can talk hella shit, but can't properly communicate with me. I don't give a fuck if you get the message or not. Let me go back and debunk this. For one, you call me a child when you're the one being disrespectful and childish. Like, okay. Calling me names and like, well, he didn't call me a name yet, but calling, like, using profound language towards me, you know, that's crazy. And then he mentioned me blocking him. So when I would block him, it was because he was trying to argue, and I didn't want to keep arguing. I'm not going to keep texting you back, and I'd rather just not even get the fucking message. So I would just block his number, and then later on unblock the number, you know, when he's done with his bullshit. Because why am I going to sit there and keep reading it? I'm in tech school. Like, that shit affects me. I would be... Yeah, I'll mention it now. So we have this thing called First Sergeant. I would be in my First Sergeant's office crying a lot, telling him the shit that this dude has said to me and stuff like that. You know how fucking embarrassing that is? Ain't even been married 6 months yet, and I'm already in First Sergeant's office in tech school, not my actual base, in tech school, crying my eyes out, telling him that, oh, he did this, he said this to me, it hurts me, blah, 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 because I'm in class on the verge of tears and shit, you know? Embarrassing, but, you know, hey. And then gonna say, just told your dumbass, babe. There's nothing dumb over here. Y'all, I went to college and all that. I didn't graduate yet, but there's a reason. I'll talk about that probably eventually too. But it ain't because of my grades, so play with somebody else. You the one that couldn't get in the Air Force because you couldn't score high enough. That's why your recruiter didn't want to fuck with you, bitch. And I was like, I'm the asshole. It's always me. Cool. You're never wrong. Very grateful. Great. Wonderful. Such a victim. Wonderful. Because it's never you. It's just always me. It's okay. It's just me. I'm admitting it. It's me, you know. So he said, read what I said, ... dumbass. I'm the dumbass? That's not how that go, boo-boo. He said, I said I would appreciate it, but you went on, stupid ass. So now you're insulting me because you were being rude and disrespectful, and you want to continue because I called your bullshit out. That's crazy. That's crazy. I might even put the receipts in, but it's too many receipts because we're gonna be going for a while. And I want y'all to also let me know if y'all like me actually reading the things, like when I'm doing story times, like reading like the messages out and stuff. Let me know if y'all like that, or if y'all just want me to just tell the story and then like glance here and there to tell parts of it. Please, thank you. So I said, how the fuck you gonna try to take some shit like, I said, how the fuck you gonna take some, I put it all caps too, because just know, I mean, I'm yelling, bitch. I'm yelling through my phone, bitch. So I was like, how the fuck you gonna try to take some shit like that back and think I'm still gonna be nice and help you? Clearly you're the dumbass, but then again, clearly I'm the dumbass because I end up doing it anyway. Dumb bitch. He said, talking about, I don't say thank you, fucking lie. Shit, you don't show gratitude or security. What do you mean security? What do you mean I don't show security? I'm confused. And I'm a person that always say thank you. It don't matter what it is. I'm going to be happy. You can give me something like, just go buy me some fucking chips from the store. I'm going to be very grateful for it because I was just always like that. And you can ask my parents. For Christmas, I was always like the happy one. Even if it was something I don't want, they didn't know that. Because I don't like making people feel like that. I like to, you know, be happy or be grateful for things because I'm like, I could have got nothing, you know? So he said, the fuck we married for if all it takes is a small issue to blow up. You blew it up by being rude, bitch. And when I said never mind, you could have been like, okay, I'm sorry, but I understand why you don't want to do it anymore, you know? Simple. And he said, it's a reason I said what I said. Like I said, you rather be negative. No, you're trying to make me, like, put it back on me, act like I'm just being a bitch because I said never mind to panic because your response was so disrespectful. Like, what the fuck? How is that not clicking in your head, Steven? I'm not understanding. He said, you don't have to help shit. I'll do it myself. How, bitch? You broke. And I'll do everything else by myself. Do what? Do what? You're broke. And he said, since you want to continue to be a little punk about the situation, wasting my fucking time doing counseling for nothing. You sound dumb. He always try to like pull little shit that don't even make sense. He try to like just like pick little stuff because he'll always be like, oh, you wasted my time being married and shit like that. How? Tell me how. Shut the fuck up. And so he said, you still a little punk ass brat, would change or cooperate for no. I guess he meant wouldn't change or cooperate for nobody. You self-centered dumbass. Stop pissing me off. You can ask anybody that motherfucking knows me. I do for everybody. Like, I look out, like, I buy my friends stuff for Christmas, their birthdays. You know, I'm always the person. If they need something, my close friends, my real friends, they know they can come ask me for any fucking thing. Like my homegirl in here. I'm finna be taking her child with her so she can go out and have her fun sometime. She's a mom. You know, I'm with that shit. I'm going to make sure she's good and, you know, able to breathe, have her fun. Because I'm just that type of person. I don't have kids. I have a dog, which is my child. But, you know, it's different. So, you call me a little punk ass, but bitch, you can't even fight. Because I might even post that video of you boxing when you got mad as fuck. That's a whole nother story time. It went down from there. Oh my God. I was in tech school still, so it wasn't far from this. Girl, y'all. And I'm like, I'm the punk ass brat. Yeah, okay. I'm like, bitch, that's why your brothers don't even like you. They'll beat your ass. Mine would too. And my cousins. Anyway, and he gonna say wouldn't change or cooperate for nobody. What you want, I'm not understanding why you want me to be like, okay, I'm gonna do it for you anyway. Even though you said something rude that really hurt my feelings, I'm gonna still do it just so you don't be mad. Bitch, fuck you, stupid hoe. So I put the emoji like this, a thumbs up, because I'm done arguing. I don't give a fuck. And then he put the emoji like this. And I'm like, since he want to keep on, I want to be petty again. So I put one more message. I was just like, cool. Leave me alone. So he said, you insist on being petty. Stop with the dumb shit. That's one thing you know how to do. Bitch, there's a lot that I know how to do, unlike your dumb ass. So I'm the one that's being petty. After you said that shit, I put the thumbs up. You put this. For what? For what? You could have just went on with your day, because you're being petty. And because I put this, now I'm just the one being petty by myself. Yeah, I'm being petty, but bitch, so are you. You could have just kept your little emoji, because bitch, bye. Suck my dick. And so I said, you always got something to say about it. Somebody else but can never turn a mirror on yourself. You insist on being a little ass boy. And he said, I know my flaws. I recognize them and try to work on them. You just don't give a fuck. It's all about Daisy punk ass. You don't care to argue. You don't care to argue knowing shit will go left. I try not to. You're a liar. You started the argument. Like, you think you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want to say to me, and I don't say anything else. I just take it. Like, bitch, no, fuck you. And I said, when, sis? Because now, bitch, you playing. Because what flaws do you recognize? Which ones have you tried to work on? Let me know. Show me. Show me. What was you doing to try to work on them? Nothing, bitch, because you're a liar. It was never you. It was never Diego's fault, ever. With his mom situation. Oh, it was never Diego. It was my mother. With his old roommate. Oh, no, she keep hounding me about the money that I didn't pay her when I was living with her. Oh, it's not my fault. It's her fault for like what? Shut. Ooh. I said, when, sis, ... question mark. You're delusional. You always try but fail. Your piece of shit ass started it as usual, then try to play victim. Yeah, okay, that's real cute. Because you did. Like, you started the shit, and then once I responded, I didn't respond disrespectfully. I don't think it was disrespectful the way I responded. It was just like, I responded from a hurt place, but still didn't disrespect him. And then he started with the extra shit. You know, getting mad because I don't want to do it because you were a bitch from the get-go. So, and I'm like, you always talking about you try to work on stuff, but you always fail. What's that about? Because you're not trying. You ain't recognize no flaws. That's the fuck why. And so he said, lack of communication, always negative when I express myself too much. No, when I express myself too. Never sincere, but whenever you cry, I'm always wiping tears. I have shit going on too. Bitch, yeah, you gonna wipe them because you're the reason that I'm crying, stupid. And he said, but you don't care because my feelings and perceptive is bullshit, remember? It is, but, you know, because you just making shit up and try to play victim all the time. So, yeah, I remember. He said, I think about our relationship 24/7. You, only when you see shit on IG, the fuck? What are you talking about? Like, what? And he would always be like, say shit like, because I'm one of those people, I like my man to I like us to be dressed alike, being cute and stuff. I don't care, like, for the social media, like, us posting, like, each other with our matching outfits. But I love to be matched with my man. I don't care how corny it is. I told y'all I live my life on the cob. I'm a corny ass bitch, and I'm perfectly happy and fine with that. I like my man to be swagged out, looking good together, you know, on one accord. Not all the time, but, you know, here and there. So he would say shit like, he would say, oh, that doesn't define a relationship. Or he says something, hopefully it's in here, because I need to remember what he said. He said something like, you think that makes a relationship, or some shit like that. I'm like, no, it's just something I like in a relationship. I never said that. Anyway, let me just continue. Oh, here go. He said matching outfits and dumb shit don't make a relationship. Love, loyalty, bonding, and communication does. I never said matching outfits make relationships. Like, I'm confused as when I ever said that. I know I've never said that. It's just something I like to do because I just like being my man. I'm my man. I'm that type of bitch. Like, I'm that person that's like, you don't need no me time. It's you and me time. You know? Not for real, because I let him go out, you know, have his fun with his friends. Well, not him, because he had no friends. He was goofy. But my next man, my other man, you know, after him. You know, I didn't mind him going out with their friends, you know, but when we out together, I want to be cute. I want to be matching sometimes, you know. I'm with the shit. I said, you're the reason, the fuck, and I was buying outfits because your ass only had 2 damn outfits, which you motherfucking did, and kept wearing the same raggedy ass shit over and over again with them busted ass forces. Don't, ooh. I ain't trying to start no drama with him or anything. He better not hit me up because it's people on his radar. So don't even, like, if you see this, don't hit me up about anything. Just let it go. If you want to make your counter videos, go ahead, talk shit about me. I don't care. I won't watch it. I don't care. But, and once I joined the Air Force, I had bought him this shirt. He was still my boyfriend at the time when I bought the shirt. It said, proud Air Force boyfriend. When I say he used to try to wear that shit out, I know y'all might be like, oh, that's cute. No, you're not gonna wear it at every event we go to. My homegirl had some at her house, and we put up at her house. You had that shirt on last time, which was like a week ago. No, put on something else. So I was like, I was getting mine because I also liked what I picked out for you, but that's fine. Okay, so what I was referring to right here is I ordered some stuff from Boohoo for both of us, and I sent him, like, I put some stuff in my cart and I sent it to him, like, telling him to pick out a few outfits and like shoes and stuff. And it's just like, I'm a person, because I feel like men always saying, oh, y'all can find cute cheap stuff, but y'all can too, like on Boohoo, Shein and stuff, but y'all don't want it because it's not designer. Y'all feel like people gonna say something. So it was like some cute little kid looking shoes. Y'all know what kids are. I'll probably post a picture of the kids or what I'm talking about. But it was like these little flat white shoes. They look like kids. They tie up. They were cute. And then we got this outfit. I might post a picture of us in outfit and just put a clown emoji over his face because that's what he is. Whole ass outfit. Anyway. And so y'all can see the outfit. I bought a few of the things that I put in the cart for him. I like for myself as well, because if y'all don't know the way I dress, you should be following me on Instagram at _daisy_, which is right here. So go ahead and look. You can see that I like to wear men's clothing a lot. I'm very, like, I'm a girly tomboy. So I dress really girly sometimes. Sometimes I like to dress like a tomboy, but I still look really girly when I do it, you know. So I'm gonna post a picture. I will buy an outfit. So because I like some of the stuff that he picked out or that I put in the cart for him, I wanted it for myself as well. And I'm like, oh, we can wear it together, you know, when I come out there. Because that December, I was going to be coming to his hometown to go see him. And I think that's when we went to meet his family, I think. Well, the other side of his family. Yeah. Well, like the rest of his family. Because I had already met his mom. And I talked to his sister before. And his cousin, the one that was on that, the reason for that spring bill. I think I talked to her after. I think. But... yeah, I bought it for when we come out there. I was like, okay, well, we can wear it together. And I actually still have the outfit because the pants a little tight now because the booty done grew. yeah. But I bought the outfits. It wasn't like, oh, it's not like, oh, we're gonna post a bunch of pictures, we're gonna try to be couple goals and shit. It's nothing like that. I just wanted to wear the outfits because I think matching outfits is cute. I don't care how you feel about it. Like, well, if he, not saying I don't care how he felt about it. If he didn't want to dress together, then, you know, that was fine. Because when we first, like, in the beginning of our relationship, I might find a picture. He let me wear one of his little herringbone necklaces. It was fake. I mean, this one's fake too. But his was, like, fake. Because when I tell you, it was turning my neck green. My neck was itching. I was trying to, like, scratch it on the low because I didn't want him to feel bad that my neck was turning green. But we, you know, dressed like then. Okay, off topic. The scratching neck, that was off topic. But I'm getting stuffy. I need my water. That was not cute. But, that's why, you know, I got his outfit. I said I was getting mine because I also like what I picked out for you. So I picked the outfits and I let him pick out some of the stuff that he actually wants and like. Because y'all know, I have a different style, you know, it's not for everybody, which is, you know, perfectly fine. I said, but that's fine. I'll worry about myself and make sure I'm good and happy. I rarely send you couple stuff on IG. Fuck out of here. Because I don't. Like, if I see something cute, and or, like, they did, like, a little cute thingy or something. You know how people do the little picking cards, and they, like, take them to the place or let them get whatever they picked on their card. That wasn't out there, but I like stuff like this. So I was sending it to him like, oh, this is cute. We should do something like this. It was just like little simple stuff like that. It's not like I'm just flooding his shit like, hey, I want to be like them. This is cute. Let's be like them. It was nothing like that. So fuck out of here. I said, you sound dumb as fuck. Not once have I made it seem like that makes a relationship. You sound extra dumb as fuck. Trust me, you ain't got to worry about any of this. It's all good. But we still stay married, so... And when like I said, it's a lot of other videos coming. I'll explain to y'all why I didn't divorce him at this time. He said, you 24, grow up, because y'all know I'm 28 now. That's getting old, baby. But he said, you 24, grow up. I'm not none of your friends. That's goofy to say. Anyway, I'm gonna read it like he put it. I'm not none of your friends, so don't call me that sis shit. Tighten up. So, what you gonna do, bitch? Nothing. You acting like a sis. That's why I call you sis. And he said, so what that make sure you good and happy mean? You done? I said, you 23. I said, you 23. Grow up, little boy. Boss up, little boy. Get your shit together, little boy. You can call me names, but then cry when I call you names. Oh, okay, because he would do that. He would call me a bitch and all this other shit, but when I call him a broke ass baby daddy, then I'm just the wrongest bitch in the world. He ready to try to bust my head off. And he said, what are we doing? Question mark, question mark. I said, your ass ain't doing shit, so I'm worrying about myself. That's what we doing. How about that? He said, so, ... question mark. I said, cause you talking cash shit. Yeah, bitch, cause I got it. And he was like, no, I said, what are you doing? ... question mark. You the one that created all this, being an ungrateful little boy. Cute. He said, I'm a grown ass man. If you can't respect me, I'll step. Like, you, what are you doing for me to respect you? It's not like I was just running around disrespecting him, but he felt like he was one of those people that wanted the fake ass gender roles, as in the only part of it that he wants is him being the decision maker, him being the dominant one, him running shit. He didn't want to do the other shit. You ain't paying the bills, you ain't even being a man. Like, you're not even taking lead for real. So how the fuck, like, what? Because I remember one time he said something like, something about him leading, and I'm like, where the fuck you gonna lead us? To hell? You can't even keep a job. Like, where you finna lead us? Be fucking for real. So, he said, I'm a grown ass man. If you can't respect me, I'll step. I'll let that be known, so address me as one. And he spelled ass, A-S-S, instead of addressing me as one, A-S. Goofy. Maybe it was a typo, who knows, but I doubt it with his dumb ass. I said, LMAO, so, so you a grown ass man now, since when, ... question mark, how, ... question mark. And I'm asking how because, like, what makes you a grown ass man? Age is not age. What makes you a grown ass man? So he said, what's the deal? What we doing? I said, you tell me. He said, don't be crying when I don't want to deal with you, because these childish names and comments I'm tired of. You started, but when I join in, I want to have fun, join the fucking party, blow fucking balloons up. Then you trying to like, oh, since you want to call me names, you started it. Damn, I can't fight back. Shit. He was like, I'm tired. Oh, wait. He said, what's the solution? You gonna tighten up or be happy by yourself? Cause I love you, but I'm really tired of this petty shit. I held my anger as much as I could, but you continue to be negative. You started negativity, bitch. Don't piss me off. Oh my God. Ooh. Just reading these messages back, just be like, ooh, what the? I want to slap the taste out of myself because, girl, bye. Why would you? But then again, like I said, I'm going to tell y'all the reason why I did not divorce him, because I was trying. And he said, I really, truly, and genuinely love you. I really, truly, and genuinely love you. I refuse to. Oh, I guess it's not, but I refuse to be unappreciated. What? How am I being unappreciative of you? What are you doing for me to be like, oh, I appreciate you? I, of course, tell him I love him because I did, or I thought I did at the time. But it's like, how am I not being appreciative of you? Like, what? I'm confused. And he said, and I don't like the pettiness. Be my peace or peace. And he put like this. Cute. That was cute. Be my peace or peace. Yeah, that's cute. Anyway, he said, dead ass, I said, did you not start calling me names first? Grow the fuck up. You can't handle when somebody come back at your ass, because you cannot. And I just said that before I even read it. So y'all know I'm not making shit up. Like, I mean, y'all hear me reading the shit and hear me being called names first. When I, fight back, then I'm just this crazy, ungrateful, unappreciative ass bitch. What am I supposed to be appreciating? You calling me names? You being disrespectful? You being ungrateful? Cute. Oh, my stomach probably finna growl, so if y'all hear it, just feel like y'all didn't hear it. And he said, you've been calling me names. I just try to keep my calm. No, you don't. You blow up for everything, even little shit, joking shit. Like, no. Let me breathe. Okay. He said, you've sent, what? You saying hurtful shit, but when I tell you it bullshit. Huh? I guess he's trying to say I be saying hurtful shit, but when he say something about it, I say it's bullshit or something like that. No. He said, you make it hard for me to open up to you, and I'm really about to shut you out. You don't even care I have anger issues and when I hold back. Y'all hear that right? Let me read it one more time for y'all. You don't care I have anger issues even when I hold back. For one, you don't hold back. Two, you just admitted you have anger issues. So what? Guess what? You just told yourself you're guilty. You don't want to be starting shit because you have anger issues. And I said, you a nickel out here looking for a dime. Shout out to Life Jennings. You want somebody that ain't even matching up to you. You're not my piece, so why the fuck would I bust my ass to be yours? Be real with yourself, because clearly that's a difficult task for you. You literally start shit every day. Whenever it's your insecurities or you just being childish. Oh, I said whether it's your I can read. Whether it's your insecurities or maybe I am the dumbass. It's like I said maybe it's just your insecurities or you just being childish. You don't like pettiness, but you started the shit once again and continue by calling me names. I have plenty of names I could call you, but I'll let you have that shit. Because I can. And I can hurt his feelings real bad. But I don't like doing shit like that. Even if like you're disrespecting me, I just don't like doing that. Because I know eventually I'm going to regret it. So I said, you unappreciated LMAO. Boy, you a fool. You can't even compare to how unappreciated I am by you. I learned my lesson. I'll worry about my damn self from now on. The negativity started with you. Your rude, ungrateful ass response. Fuck what you said after that. That don't even matter. It was the initial response that did it. Which it was, because once you say, like, from what he said, I mentioned this earlier. When you said that, you can't take that back and then be like, okay, I'm sorry. Well, he didn't even say I'm sorry. You can't just go back and be like, oh, actually, I appreciate that. Because your initial response was so rude that I can't even, like, that's the first thing that came to your mind. And for you to sit there and type back, you didn't sit there and think about it or anything. That's the first thing that came to your mind, and that's what you sent to me. So I don't understand why you don't understand why I was hurt and pissed. And then when you start to argue, then of course, woo. He said, wow, ... I said, called you names when? After you called me names multiple times? Oh, all right. Amnesia. I said amnesia taking over, huh? Luckily for you, you can scroll back up and see when you called me names and when I started calling you names. That's what I said. Because, yeah, you can scroll back up. We're texting. It's not like it's on vanish mode or something. I don't even think, well, vanish mode wasn't even a thing then. So you can scroll back up and see where you were calling me names first. You can start back from where we, first started getting into it and see who called who a name first. Yeah. Too smart for him, huh? He said there's no point since I'm such a scrub looking for a come up. I'll do for myself and by myself. You broke. Shut up. He didn't say that. I said you broke it. Shut up. I said, you said it, not me. I didn't care where you just got that from, but I guess. He said, I never needed you. I looked out for you and when I had my own and didn't ask you to pay shit. Let me debunk this shit too. So he said, I never needed you. I looked out for you when I had my own and didn't ask you to pay for shit. First of all, let me swallow. I don't know why I'm so stuffy right now. First of all, you never needed me. Sure, maybe you didn't. But you did. Because all that furniture that you had in your apartment, where they came from? For me, right? Oh, okay. And no, y'all did not go buy him furniture stuff. This is like when I first met him. No, I did not buy him furniture stuff. We were moving and we were getting rid of stuff, giving it away to other people. But I stopped my mom from giving it to other people to give to him. So he would have furniture, a bed, a dresser, some stuff for the living room. I stopped her from giving it to other people to give to him. Maybe you did need it. Maybe you would have just slept on the floor or air mattress and you would have been good. Cool, And he said, I looked out for you when I had my own, which is his own apartment. So I was still staying with my mom and my aunt at 24, which I had planned on moving out at 24. But because I had already made my mind up to go to the military, and I was in the process, like I had already enlisted and was finna leave in a few months, I did not move out because it would have been pointless. And not many places, like I don't think in Atlanta do, you know, what's it called, like 6 months lease or month to month lease, and it would have been pointless me just wasting money. So I ended up just staying home. So when he finally got an apartment, because he was sleeping on some dude he worked with couch that he didn't know that much, but anyway, yeah, he was sleeping on the couch. He finally got his apartment, and then he moved in. I helped him move like the stuff, and did I help him move stuff in? I think I brought some stuff over there. I think I put some stuff in my car. But he asked me to move in with him, to come over there. Like I didn't full blown move in because like 95% of my stuff was, probably 98% of my stuff was at my mom and my aunt's house. Was my aunt's house. I had it over there. So I had my stuff over at my aunt's house, but I would like take clothes and stuff over there, and I took my TV over there so he would have a TV to, you know, to look at, because I didn't need it. And that's what he's referring to, trying to say he never asked me to pay for a bill. Bitch, that's your place. That's not my place. If you needed some help and I had it, I would have, but I did not have it because I was saving money for when I leave for the military. Because anybody that's in the military or know anybody in there went through basic training, you don't get paid right away. It like takes a few, and then you get back paid. So I still had a car insurance, phone. I had to pay my bills still, so I had to work extra at work. Well, I got paid salary, so I didn't get paid extra, but I did work at a club, so I was saving money, so I'll be able to put that aside, you know, when I leave, so I can still make sure my stuff is paid, like it's on auto pay. But for one, he never asked me to help, and I wasn't finna volunteer to help, especially when I'm on my way out trying to, you know, save to do what I need to do for myself. So I never asked you for a place. I had a place to live. I didn't have to be there. You asked me. You literally begged me to come stay there. Okay, something I forgot to mention when I was talking about this part is, at the time, he was my on and off again boyfriend. We were not married at this time. He got the place. He the one, like, I had a place to stay. I did not ask him to get that place. That was for him to have somewhere to live. So you asked me to come live there, but you talking about I didn't help out pay. I bought groceries for the house, and I cooked here and there. I didn't have time to cook much because I worked a full-time job, and I was always there. I was on salary, so, and I was an admin assistant, so I had a big role at the place I worked at. My name was not on the lease, so why would I be paying for a place that's not mine? Like, be for real. He will also put me out when he would get mad about stuff. So, of course, I'm not going to pay for no place. My name is not on the lease. And you still put me out when you're mad. Like, what? And then want to say this shit. Like, oh, okay. I said, looked out for me, question mark. You act like I didn't have a place to stay. Like I just said. I didn't ask to stay with you. Like I just said. And I said, you asked me. What I'm finna say? Like I just what? Oh, like I just said. Oh, okay. And I said, you're something the fuck else. You trying to put words in my mouth now. He said, since I'm a scrub and worthless, which y'all, as y'all see, I'm reading, like, I never said that. Ooh, look at my stuff. As y'all see, I never said that. He said, since I'm a scrub and I'm worthless, from how you put it, I want a divorce. I love, he don't even know the difference between 2-T-O and 2-T-O-O. He said, I love too hard and I'm too caring to be unappreciated. No, unappreciated. You're the first girl I brought to my mom, bro, but I'm a scrub. Now your uppity ass just never struggled. He said no, I don't know what he's trying to say. No, your uppity ass just never struggled, don't understand me, and never cared to understand me. I'm done. I will officially leave you alone since I'm a scrub. Send the divorce papers, please. I'm a scrub. And he did that. I never mentioned him being a scrub. Like I said, putting words into my mouth. I never said that. You know you a scrub. I never said that. And I didn't even think of you as a scrub. I looked at you as a person trying to get your shit together, but had no drive. Because you would just up and quit a job and then go be at home looking crazy, talking about you're depressed because you couldn't pay your bills. So why would you quit the job? To not be able to pay your bills even more, and now you're double depressed. Let me go get some lip gloss. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I had to get some lip gloss and some drink. Let me cover this. Let me cover this logo, because if I show the logo, they're going to owe me a check. He said, no, your uppity ass just never struggled. Don't understand me. I guess he was saying, just like, not in, he was just basically saying that I'm uppity and I've never had to struggle in my life. He don't know shit. Well, I've told him before. But he's one of those people that try to one-up you with life struggles. He feel like, oh, no, you didn't have to struggle, or, oh, that's nothing. Y'all don't know the motherfucking half. Y'all really don't. And I don't know if I'll talk about it. I don't think I will, but, you know, I told him, I said, you don't know shit about my life, so shut the fuck up, dumbass. You called yourself a scrub. The fuck? You can send it. No, you said it, so you can send it. So he used to really, that's one thing that he really used to really get under my skin, like, with him saying, like, it's two things mostly that really got under my skin. Him accusing me of cheating, and him saying that I never had a struggle in my life. He don't know shit about my life. Which, I mean, he knew some stuff because I did tell him before, but it just wasn't enough for him. Me having to take cold showers because our heat got cut off. Us, my mom having to, like, make struggle meals if she could make a meal, like scraping up change, literally going to put it in the thing, like when we were younger too, you know, so we'll have something to eat, or just so we'll have something. So like that's two things, and it's way more than that, but I'm just not gonna get into that. Like, so, and I said, you said it so you can send it, and I was saying, because he said send the divorce papers please, he will always say that. I'm like, you're the one that said it, so why don't you just send me the papers? Like, just send it. You said it. Your broke ass ain't got no money to send it. That's why you just want me to do it, huh? Right. He said, no, read what the fuck you said. I'm a scrub, so leave me the fuck alone. That's what you said. And then he resent my message where I said, you a nickel out here looking for a dime. And I wasn't saying that like he's a scrub or broke. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you're trying to make yourself out to be like this dime, this perfect ass person, or this great ass person, but I'm just like this bitch with a nasty ass attitude that don't do shit for you, let you struggle and shit like that. That's what I'm referring to, not saying that you're broke. I said, nigga, clearly your comprehension skills are not up to par. I'm not even about to explain this shit. It's pointless at this point. You said you're done with me. Cool. You can say all that shit about me, but cry when somebody call your ass out. I see. He said, why the fuck do you keep going? This is shit I'm talking about. So you want to be able to say shit to me, you want me to just shut the fuck up. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. It's not happening like that. Usually I'll block you. After the conversation, I'm done, like really done talking, I'll just block you, because it's just like, what? But he said, see, y'all gonna see. Cause I be trying to like end the conversation, like, you know, just whatever. So he was like, this is shit I'm talking about. With you in this situation, with you, this situation will never turn around. Well, what? Will never around all, huh? Let me read it like it said. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, with you, this situation will never around all because you want to be petty. I don't know what you're trying to say, but he said this behavior is familiar. You will find yourself alone being a little petty ass bitch. Did you just call me a bitch? That wasn't the first time, but why would you call me a bitch? And he said you weren't going to even try to turn this situation around. For what? You started being disrespectful. You didn't apologize or anything and be like, I'm so sorry for saying that, and I understand why, you know, you chose to not do it. You didn't do any of that. You kept going, calling me petty, stupid, a bitch, and all this goofy ass shit. Just pissed me off reading the shit all over again. He said you love pettiness and negativity. Stop talking to me for real. I said, okay, cause cool, we done. Don't talk, don't say shit else. But was he done? No. Here he goes sending me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 messages, paragraph messages at that. Let me read them to you. He said, if you can't be positive or genuine and stop being a petty ass bitch, divorce me and leave me alone. I do my part in this relationship. Love, communication, loyalty, affection, sincerity, everything. Where? When? How? He lied. He's a liar. He said, all you want to do is piss me off. Oh. He said, I told you everything I'm going through even before I asked you to be my girlfriend. I guess it went in one ear out the other. If I don't satisfy you, leave me since I'm a scrub and shit. You said it, stinker butt. You said it. You're a scrub and shit. I'm glad you knew, but, you know, I wasn't thinking that about you, you know? But you brought it to light, so now I'm just like, maybe you are. So, after he sent that, I didn't respond because I don't care. Leave me alone. That's enough. So then later on, he texted me again. Let me see how long later. Well, this is like an hour or so later. After I didn't respond, he texted me. He said, whenever we get into it, I'm always the one turning the situation around or bringing it to a solution. Where? Call me a bitch? What? Maybe I missed something, you know? All you say is okay and cool. That shit don't help. I'm saying it because I'm trying to end the argument, but you want to keep going. Jeez. And then he was like, I feel like I'm the only one who cares sometimes. You would argue, say what you have to say. Oh, I guess he's saying you will argue and say what you have to say and leave with no positive solution. Because I didn't bring the negativity, bitch. You don't care to see my perspective. I can't see you. I can't see you cause you always pick out negativity in my work. I can't see you because you always pick out. I don't know what he's saying, but he's basically saying I always pick out the negative part in the things he say. Because the whole thing is negative, nigga. And if you say something negative in something, why wouldn't I call that out? Why wouldn't I say something about it? Like, what? You just want me to just let it flow. Let it Dougie around my motherfucking head. That's what you want me to do. Damn. Anyways, then he said, and I don't mean when you in a good mood. Act like you care through hard times when our arguments go too far. You the one that's all yelling divorce. Stop the shit or turn it around. I do try to stop the shit. That's why I say okay or cool, you know, or don't respond because I'm trying to stop it, you know, in the argument. You feel me? And he was like, shit, act like you love me and care about us when times are bad. I do, but you said you wanted a divorce. He said being petty and nonchalant is not the answer. I just try to end the argument by not just saying okay or cool because I don't want to keep arguing. So, and you want to have the last word, but so do I. Petty, but yeah. Cis behavior. And he said, I cannot hold back my anger when you keep egging it on. How am I egging it on? You don't want to keep going. I said, okay, or I said, cool, to stop the argument, but you want to keep going. And I'm the one that's egging it on. You egging your damn self on. And he was like, I told you I don't like that petty, nonchalant attitude months ago when we got back together. Guess you don't remember or care to remember, huh? And then he put the emoji. So what you want me to do? You want to be like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I know I'm not the one at fault, but I'm sorry that you're angry. I'm sorry that I didn't respond the way you wanted to because you're a narcissist and I'm supposed to just take it. Go to hell, bitch. So he said, well, I'm about to leave for work, so you got until tomorrow to let me know what's up. What's the solution? Because I do my part in this relationship 100%, but will not be unappreciated or degraded. What you do? What you do? Break it down into, you know, a little pie chart for me to show me what you do. Show me. What you do? And they need to equal 100% because I want to know what you do. Like, what's your part that you be doing? He said, I'm also not dealing with your petty, nonchalant ways when it's times like this. I would not be the only one caring enough to end our disagreements because that not responding or okay, cool shit doesn't help shit. How? It's diffusing the situation. It's ending the argument. So, like, what do you mean you're the only one that cares to end it when you're the one that keep going and talking your big boy shit? But when I call you a broke ass baby daddy, then I'm wrong. Oh, okay. Also, not putting up with you trying to clown my struggles in life. What struggles did I try to clown? You literally said that I never went through shit in my life. After I've told you about some of the struggles I've grown up with, you still said that. So I'm the one clowning your struggles? Anyways, and the thing is, I'm reading the receipts, y'all. Reading the receipts. So you know I'm not making shit up in my little head. He said, if you only care from this point on to make yourself happy, so be it, but be happy by yourself. That's what I said. He said, I love you so much, but I know my worth. What's your worth? How did you calculate that worth? Cute. I know my worth, and you can clown all you want, but I won't struggle forever. Yeah, okay. I was not clowning his money situation or his living situation. I tried to help it. Tried to help you. That's why I convinced you to go to the military. So be for real. Actually, be fucking for real. It's a shame everyone else positive but you, my wife, and then but who else was positive? Who's positive? You don't get along with anybody because everybody just did you so wrong, didn't they? So who are you referring to? Your imaginary friends that be kissing your ass? Oh, okay. So really think about it. Do you really want to be with a nickel? You know, because I guess you're a dime. I never said I was a dime. But I'm also not putting like crazy expectations on somebody or treating somebody rude and then expecting them to do shit for me. So no, that's cute. He said, the fuck, I'll see your answer tomorrow. And then he put the little emoji and then a broken heart emoji like, shut you, ooh. And y'all, I sent a paragraph, 2 paragraphs at that. Is it just 2? Yeah, 2. And they were long. And like, I was at the point where I'm not finna keep just like letting you say shit. I'm going to tell you my portion. You take it how you want. So I said, you sound dumb as fuck. You don't do shit. Keep trying to make yourself look good and make me look bad. You said you said what you said. You want a divorce, right? You want to talk big shit, then play victim. Fuck all that. You're the one that brings the negativity to begin with. Suddenly I'm just this horrible person. No, fuck that. Clearly your comprehension skills are lacking because I never said I was a dime. Reread it. Process it. Think about it. I said that's what you're looking for when you don't even hold the same qualities that you're trying to require me to have. I'm the one that carrying this relationship, and I put relationship. You're where am I? Okay. I'm the one providing and making sure you good as much as I can because I was sending him money because he was a broke ass motherfucker, not trying to work, or when he would get a job, complain about it and then quit. He's one of those people that feel like he should be getting $20 an hour for working at McDonald's, for licking the floor. Like, no. You get paid what you get paid. Like, ooh. And then I said, you're ungrateful. Face it. I'm not about to kiss your ass. You got me fucked up. You start shit, I'ma finish it. I don't give a fuck how you feel about me. Stop being a bitch to me, and I won't have to be one back. You can take care of your own shit. I'll worry about mine. You expect folks to get over your bullshit right away just because you're supposedly over being mad. Fuck that. I'm not about to pretend like it's all good when it's not. You want me to stay in this position. You want to stay in this position you're in? Fine. Have it. Have at it. Motherfuckers can't. Wait, motherfuckers can't even be nice without you bitching and being ungrateful. I don't give a fuck about your little never mind. The damage is already done, which I was referring to him saying, oh, never mind, you can actually pay it. The damage was already done from what you said when you said that's not a gift, that's my responsibility with the little rude ass emoji. So, I said, you can't even see it from my point. You keep turning a blind eye. Keep playing victim. You got it. You don't need my help. The fact that you, well, I put you don't need my help because that's what he said. You don't need my help. The fact that you even took it that way is fucking stupid. Like saying the way he took it, like it was stupid for him to take it the way that he did because that's not what I was saying or referring to. I said, you claim you're not used to folks helping you out. You a damn lie. Because it's some people that helped him out. He just fucked them over. And then when they say something to him about it, then he want to get mad. And I said, how the fuck was it even that kind of helping out when I'm your fucking wife? Boy, fuck out of here. What I was saying earlier, it's like I'm not looking at it like me helping you out or something. You're my husband. I said, you just don't know what I wish. Hold on. Kind of fucked up right there. I was mad typing, so don't come for me. Come for him only. But hold on, let me see. Oh, I think I was saying you just don't know what I wish I could fucking do to you. I don't know what I was talking about. I probably was mad as fuck and I want to swing. And I said you must be on some shit to even let that dumb shit you say come out. And I said 100%, boy, get the fuck out of here. You give yourself entirely too much credit. Ridiculous. Degraded. ... How? I tell the truth. You just don't like it. You can't deal with what you dish out. You want to call me out my name, then cry wolf when I call you out of yours. Go back and read the messages for proof. You can talk shit about me, but when I get back at your ass, it's, oh, you're clowning my struggles. You want somebody to pity you so bad. No, boss the fuck up and get your shit together. I've tried to help you too many times, but once again, ungrateful. Whew. I wrote a novel, bitch. You could be petty, but I can't. I said, oh, cute. Too bad it doesn't work like that. I'm not kissing your ass to make shit work. You came up with the solution. Basically saying, you said you wanted a divorce, baby, send the papers. Because I was ready. This is in tech school. This is in October. We got married in July. June, August, September, October. 3 months married. Y'all, 3 months married. And this is the shit that's going down. Because you're insecure and you're disrespectful and fucking rude. And so he takes back later. He said, stop being a little bitch for real. Doing that same dumb shit hanging up in my face. I said, shut the fuck up. I got shit to do. And I put the middle finger. Because he would hang up in my face. But if I did it to him, he would lose his shit. Texting me, you a bitch. I'll divorce you right now. You stupid bitch. He would do shit like that. But I can't hang up too. You hung up on me, stink. Why I can't return a favor? And I'm pretty sure I told him, all right, I'll call you back or something like that. I said it fast. But you understand what I'm saying. I was like, all right, bye. I'll talk to you later. Because most likely he's on some bullshit. So I hung up. So I said, shut the fuck up. I got shit to do. And I put the middle finger emoji. He said, fuck you too. Think you the shit because you in the Air Force, fool. Or he was saying, fuck out of here. Or fool. I don't know what he was trying to say. And that's where it brings me, guys. So whenever I tell you guys that I've said this multiple times when people ask me, the shortest answer for me to say is he was jealous of me. Because that right there, think you the shit because you're in the Air Force, it just shows you're hating. You're jealous because you're not in the Air Force. And we were working on getting you in the Air Force, but you was too dumb and couldn't pass motherfucking ASVAB and get a high enough score for a recruiter to want to work with you. Tell that. And that's why I always say that, because he said that multiple times. Oh, you think you better than me because you're in the Air Force? I never, ever said anything like that. I tried my best to help him get his shit together, get him in the Air Force, got him the books to study. We went to the library for him and get the books. And shit like that. That's why I'm like, I tried to help him. I never said, oh, I'm in the Air Force, so I'm doing it. No, he would say shit like, oh, you can spend money on this, but you can't send me money for this. I said, nigga, I work. I wake up every morning to go make this motherfucking money. Like, of course, I'm gonna spend what the fuck I want to spend. And if I want to send you something, I will. If I don't, I'm not going to. You're a grown-ass man, remember? So why you not working? Go work multiple jobs. You're not doing anything. And it will piss me off because sometimes I would FaceTime him and he would be laying on the couch instead of going out driving for Uber because he was doing that, or Lyft, one of them. Instead of going out driving, I would tell him, get up early in the morning when people going to work. That's when you'll get your most rides. He wouldn't do that. But you're a grown-ass man and mad because I'm spending my money that I work for. Fuck that. Ooh. Okay. I said, stop texting me. I'm tired of your shit. He said, I don't know what he was trying to say. If he was trying to say, fuck out of here. And he said, fuck you, bitch. And I said, bum ass bitch, fuck you. Get some business about yourself. Clearly, you think I'm the shit. Jealous ass bitch. Jealous ass bitch. Jealous ass bitch. And I said, bitch, your raggedy ass can send the papers. You a piece of shit ass bitch. You think somebody gonna kiss your ass? You got the wrong bitch for that. Yo, like, I really fucking hate you right now. Like, because I did. Because somebody said, fuck you, bitch. And y'all gonna be like, yeah, you call him a bitch too. Yeah, because he said, fuck you, bitch. That's when I went the fuck off. That's when I said, you bum ass bitch. Fuck you. Get business about yourself. Clearly, you think I'm the shit. Bitch, your raggedy ass can send the papers. You piece of shit ass bitch. You think somebody gonna kiss your ass? You got the wrong bitch. Yo, I really fucking hate you right now. And that's why I'm gonna end it, because the next day he pretty much apologized. And I might eventually get into that. Yeah, the video probably already long as hell anyway. But yeah, like, I think that's just crazy, because for me to be so willing to freely just spend $800 something, it was almost 900, I believe, or almost 800. I think it was almost 900. For me to spend that money to help you out, to get us to where we need to be, and you react like that is so fucking rude and disrespectful. That shit was hurtful as fuck. And like I said, I was more so hurt than mad, because I'm thinking he's gonna be happy, like, oh my gosh, thank you, babe, I love you, like, you know, I appreciate you. But no, he's talking about rude ass, straight face emoji. That's not a gift, ... That's my responsibility, ... Okay. Let it be your responsibility then. Okay. And y'all, some people I feel like may say that, oh, you the one that started it by saying, like, from, you know, I think the second message when I was just like, no, I was like, you're ungrateful. And then what I said after that, somebody might even try to say that I started that, but no, I don't understand what y'all want me to, like, what, for me to just be like, okay, well, since you said that instead, you changed it up and said that, then cool, we can do it. No, that shit really fucking hurt. Like I said, it wasn't me just being petty, be like, oh no, never mind it. No, I was on the verge of tears, because that's not the response I expected. And of course, when I come back to my room and I go to my phone, that's the first thing I see. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And then when I opened the message, that's what I saw the other part. Well, I think both messages was on the screen. And then when I unlocked it, like, that's the first thing I read. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why would you respond like that? That shit really fucking hurt. And you see all the bitches and all this, and this is 3 months into the marriage. I mean, granted, we shouldn't have got married in the first place because it was toxic in the beginning. But like I said, another video, I explained why we got married, all the extra shit. I gave y'all a little snippet of it, so if I actually give the whole story, don't be in my comments talking about, you already told that part, you already told this story. Because no, I didn't. I just give y'all a snippet of why. And I'm sorry I kept touching my hair, but it's just like, it's bothering me. Maybe I should put more over my shoulder. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I like the color, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed that video. Trust me, I have way more to come. Make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, share the video too if you're feeling generous. Make sure you tell everybody to do the same. Follow me on Instagram, @daisy_, which will be right here on the screen for y'all. And yes, I'm not going to end on my woe, y'all. Eventually I will, but I'm not gonna end it on my wall yet. But yeah, I love you all, and I love me the fuck back.
Every time she walk by, I be like, there she go.